Hey guys, this is Babu and today we have a Q&A, our first talking video ever, because we reached
100 subscribers.
So we came up with a list of 10 questions about us. By the way, we are recording this in Porto, in Portugal.
We just got back from the beach recording another video for you guys. So we're gonna add a little twist to this video just to make it a little more interesting and fun. I will be answering for Babu and Babu will be answering for me.
Question number 1. How old are you and where are you from?
Babu was born in 2002 in Czech Republic, making her now 22 years old.
Mati was born in the same year, so 2002 in England.
How old am I?
So you're 23 because it was Mati's birthday recently.
And Babu's birthday is coming up soon.
Yeah, in a month. What are our nationalities?
So Babu is 100% Czech.
And Mati is 100% a mixture of... Actually, so you're half Czech, half Canadian, but you were born and raised in England, so you also have a British citizenship.
That's true. I have triple citizenship, so Canadian, Czech, and English.
And I only have one, as most people do.
But it's a beautiful one. Question number 2. Where have you lived? What are the countries that you have lived in? Care to answer for me first?
So Mati was, as I said, born and raised in England. Then he moved to Prague, and that's where we met.
And from there, we met each other, graduated high school, and we lived in Paris, in France. We lived in Turin, in Italy. We lived in Berlin, in Germany. We lived in Brussels, in Belgium. And now we live in Madrid, in Spain.
Yes.
So that makes 5 countries where we've lived in together, 6 including Czech Republic, and plus me living in England. 7 countries for me, 6 countries for Babu.
Exactly.
Hoping that number will go up with time.
Yeah.
All right, question number 3.
This is my favorite one because I keep thinking about this a lot because it's just so exciting. Where else do you want to live or travel to?
Babu would like to live in many places. I'd say the main ones are Australia, Japan, maybe Canada, maybe Switzerland. Where would I like to live?
You would love to try living in Canada, also Australia, Japan, and Switzerland.
Yeah, we're pretty much aligned.
The ones that you said.
Yeah. Moving on, what do you do for work and what did you study in school? So maybe first, what did we study?
We decided to go to the same university. It was a business major, majoring in management.
So we both work corporate jobs.
And we both work in
the sales department. And
we work for an international company.
All right, moving on to question 6. What is one fun fact about you that most people don't know?
I know one for both of us.
I know one for you, yeah. And I know one for me.
Okay, so let's see if we get the same ones. A cool thing about Mati, if you don't know him, you might not know, is that he produces his own music.
That is correct. And that is the fact that I wanted to say as well.
Do you want to say something more about it? Like what type of music you produce?
Yeah,
or how did you get into it?
I've been doing it for quite a while. Since I was like 14 years old, I started kind of diving deep into it. And I produce my own beats, my own music. I do mainly electronic dance music and hip-hop and rap.
I love all of his work.
I'd say it's not as impressive as Babu's fun fact, which is that she is very passionate about cooking and baking, and she has worked at a Michelin star restaurant in Prague, which is very amazing, I'd say. Is that the fact that you wanted to say?
Yeah, I think it's like
those are our highlights, I'd say, as individuals.
Yeah. What's your favorite type of music, movie, or TV show?
I think we are quite aligned on this one as well. I would say Babu enjoys horror movies a lot. This has to be caveated with the fact that they are quite depressing usually, and you don't really like depressing movies.
Like not brutal horror movies.
But mainly she loves fairy tales and animated movies.
It's like a good combination, horror movies and then like animated movies.
That's true. But yeah, I definitely know that you love those, and they make you kind of cozy in your happy place. You like when a movie has a happy ending.
Whenever I watch something, I live through the movie, so I feel the emotions that are happening in the movie. And if it's a very depressing movie, then it just lowers my mood a lot. And if it has a happy ending, then I'm just happy about life in general. For you, I would say anything that is award-winning. Matti needs to watch only movies that won an award.
Yes, I prefer when it has some sort of a critical acclamation to it. And music, I think we have quite a similar taste in music.
What do you listen to?
It's very diverse, I'd say. We don't really listen to pop music very much. We don't listen to what's on the radio that much. It's more of my discoveries as a passionate musician. But we listen to a lot of dance music, a lot of kind of mellow rap, also some more aggressive stuff. You're not too much into the heavy metal that I am into. You used to, but you've shifted a bit.
Yeah, I've shifted towards jazz.
Jazz, yeah, we like jazz as well. And classical, I like classical. And also flamenco and a lot of reggaeton we've been listening to lately. So it's very diverse.
Yeah.
Okay, moving to question 8. What is your favorite cuisine?
Matti, basically whenever it comes to favorites, he starts overcomplicating things so much.
Do I?
And he always says, I don't have a favorite.
Right.
I have like 10,000 of favorites, so I don't have a favorite. But you have to choose one favorite, and we all know, everyone who knows, you know. Matti loves the food in Canada.
Which is very much related to, I think, the food in the United States. It's a lot of burgers.
Yeah, but you also love the European way. So you love the burgers in Europe, the pizza in Europe.
Yeah. That's not to say that the US only has kind of this unhealthy undertone type food, but that is the food that I like.
But you also love Mexican cuisine.
Yes.
And Japanese, I'd say.
Yes, that's very true. And Bubble is super diverse in her food, and it's interesting because I'm diverse in my music because that's my passion, you're diverse in food because that's your passion. I'd say your go-to is anything labeled healthy, or that is proven healthy.
Yeah, I know everyone will think, oh, but that's not true, you eat so much junk,
we eat a lot of junk.
You eat like so many sweets, but the thing is...
It's for research purposes.
Yeah, so it's...
And cultural purposes.
Exactly, and when we eat something, like when we buy a huge pack of cookies and we try one...
It stays in our pantry for, let's say, the next week or two at least.
Like we just like go somewhere, we want to try and explore the traditional food that they have there. We just get one item and then the rest we save.
So that's a pro travel tip for all you couples out there. Share stuff, bring something that you can pack it into, save it for later, and you can save a lot of money that way. I'd say some of your favorite cuisines, though, are Italian, Vietnamese, Japanese, a lot of Thai.
Yes.
Those are the highlights, I'd say.
If pastries were a cuisine, I would also have pastries.
Pastries as a whole. All right. So, question before last.
Are you a couple? And you can answer that with, for how long have we been a couple?
We are a couple, we have been a couple, and we will be a couple. We have been together for 7 years now, over 7 years, and we celebrate our anniversary every Valentine's Day. Final question, and this is a very thematic one.
Okay.
But how do you feel about us reaching 100 subscribers? Try to keep it short.
So basically, I just want to say that we are super happy, and even though 100 on any social media platform might sound like nothing, it's actually like a lot of people. 100 people have subscribed to our channel, and I don't think it's 100 accounts of my mom. Maybe like 5, 10, 20 max.
No, but jokes aside, it's quite humbling, and it's just a very nice, proud moment for us.
But all in all, thank you guys so much for supporting us by watching our videos and letting us know what videos you would like us to film next, because we're still very new to this. You might be wondering who is behind all the edits.
It's all us. It's all Babu, let's say. So it's still a very arduous and tough process, and any recommendations, constructive criticism, and tips and tricks are welcome and super encouraged. And we hope to not let you down and continue down this successful road.
Yeah, and we take it as our own personal project that we're working on. It's just like us planning everything and capturing the memories and trying to put it into something valuable to someone else, something that you perhaps will watch and it will give you some ideas or inspiration or some practical information.
Okay guys, we are dragging this out quite a bit now, so
Sorry.
We are very appreciative of you watching. We are grateful, and we will see you in the next video.
Exactly. See you guys!